Class 11. Welcome to the online tutorial sessions for business studies. I am Avinash Lambert and I am going to teach you business. Now, in today's video, we are continuing the chapter forms of business organization, in which we have started the cooperative societies. In today's video, we are going to start the merits and demerits of the cooperative society or organization. Now, let's start with the first merit, which is easy to form. Now, you need only 10 members, 10 adult members to start a cooperative society. Only 10 members are required. 10. Fine. It counted 11. So, only 10 members required, and the registration process is also very easy and simple. There are not so many legal formalities. So, it is very easy to form, or you can say the formation is very easy. Now, the second one is limited liability. Now, the limited liability of the members is up to the extent of their capital contribution, which means the amount which you have contributed as capital, only that much amount you are liable for. The portion of capital contribution, that portion you are liable for the liability. But there is a limited liability, because the creditors cannot claim your personal property. If you are the member of a cooperative society, the creditors, those persons who need that money, they cannot claim your properties. So, there is a limited liability under the cooperative society. Now, third one is continuity. The continuity is already stopped when there is a death, insolvency or lunacy or incapacity of any person. But it's not in this case of cooperative society. If the member dies, if the member becomes insolvent, if the person becomes lunatic, or he is not in the capacity to work, then in that case, there is no effect on the existence of the cooperative society, because it has a separate legal existence. Fine. The cooperative society has a separate legal existence. The members are different person and the cooperative society is a different person. So, death, insolvency, lunacy or incapacity of any member does not affect the existence of the society. Now, the fourth one is equal voting rights. As you all know, you have studied the features that there is a democratic setup in the cooperative societies. All the members, those members who have contributed 10 lakh rupees and those persons who have contributed 10,000 rupees, all the members have equal voting right. They can vote and they have an equal chance of participation in the management decisions. They can have a chance in participation in making decisions. So this is your fourth merit, which is equal voting right. Let's come to the next one, which is open membership. Friends, the fifth one is open membership, means any person having common interest, any person who has the common interest can become the member of a cooperative organization. There is no criteria. If you have a common interest, then you are in. You have got the membership if you want. And there is no restriction, not even on the basis of caste, creed, gender, religion, there is no restriction. If you have a common mutual interest in that organization, you can join. And also you can leave that organization by giving a notice. Now this is your fifth merit. So it's a open membership. Now the sixth one, which is economical functioning. It saves lots of money. It's economical. How? Its functions are performed by its members only. Because the members are performed by the members only. So they are saving lots of money. They don't have to give salaries. They don't have to appoint professionals. They don't have to employ the people. So they save the money because the members are the person who are performing the duties. So it eliminates middlemen. And also there is no middleman. They don't need to arrange some broker or some middleman so that they can arrange things for them. So they don't need middleman, due to which it reduces the cost and bad debts too. They reduces the chance of bad debts and reduces the cost also. Fine. And due to which there is lots of saving There is saving in advertising and selling expenses too. They don't need to expend more on selling because they already get the things from the producers or from the consumers. So they don't need to advertise, they don't need to sell, they don't have to sell the expenses on selling. So that's why they do the saving. That's why the 6th point, it is economical functioning. Now the 7th one, support from the government. Yes, the government supports the cooperative societies a lot. The cooperative societies enjoy special exemptions, like they have to give no tax or low tax. Fine, they have to give a little amount of tax. They have the privileges of subsidies. The government helps them. Government provides them lots of things, maybe raw material or maybe equipments. Government gives them subsidies. They give them that much amount of help which is needed by the cooperative societies. And also they have the concessions. They have to give very low interest rate on the loans which are given by the government. So government helps them in low tax, they give them subsidies, and they give low interest rate on loans. And the last one, which is social utility, it means it promotes the social justice. They help the needy persons. Social justice is there, and they encourage the self-help. They provide them self-help, and they give the values of moral values. They encourages moral value. The members, the poor fellows, they help each other. And it promotes the moral value, and they encourage them to self-help. They can make a group and help each other. So they give the social utility. It is imparting social utility among the members. So students, that is your merits of cooperative societies. I hope you have understood. I want you all to take a screenshot so that we can move to the further topic. Take a screenshot, take a very neat and clean screenshot and complete it in your note copy. Let's move to the next topic, which is the demerits of the cooperative societies. Let's come to the demerits of the cooperative society. Now the first demerit is limited capital or limited resources. The cooperative societies have lack of capital. They don't have huge amounts. They don't have that much resources like the big private companies, those MNCs. They have very small portion of capital. So that is the limited capital. Now there are shortage of resources because it is run by its members, because those members have already limited means. All those small people which have very small source of income, they all collectively come together and they run the cooperative society. So they don't have that much amount. Even collectively they don't have that much amount. So low capital is also there. Because of the low interest rate. Because they don't get the higher interest rate. They get the low interest rate for the capital contribution. They don't get higher rates. So there is a limited capital or limited resources. That is your first demerit. Now let's come to the second one, that is inefficient management. They don't have a very fantastic management. They don't have the skills. Fine. So all the activities are performed by members. Those poor fellows, those members who are not professional. They don't know the qualification, they don't have the skills. They are professionals, they are not the professional experts. Now the society cannot afford, as you all know that they have limited capital resources, so the society cannot afford to pay higher salaries to professional or to qualified people. They don't have that much amount so that they can appoint the professionals and the qualified people. So that's your second limitation, that is inefficient management. Now the third one is no motivation. Now students, where there is no money, there is no motivation. You cannot work for your life for the service, for the help of the people. There must be some motivation. So in this cooperative society, there is no motivation. There is no link between efforts and rewards. You put your efforts 100 times but you don't get your rewards. You are putting your efforts into 100. Remember? So between efforts and reward, there is no relation. There is no relation between efforts and rewards. Now, there is no incentive for working efficiently. That's the reward. The incentive, when the employees get the incentive, they get motivated for working more efficiently. But here in the cooperative society, there is no incentive, there is no bonus, there is no extra payments. So there is no link between, there is not a single link between efforts and reward. Now the fourth one is difference in opinion, because each and every member has right to vote, has right to participate in the management. Therefore, there might be differences in the opinion. Now, why it's a bad thing that conflicts happen? Conflicts among the members, which leads to the difficulty in decision making. They don't understand the other person's idea and they have a conflict, which leads to the difficulty in the decision making. The decision making is spoiled due to the conflicts. Now, sometimes the selfish motive of members. Some members become selfish and they start dominating. The selfish motive of the members start dominating and they forget the service motive. They only care about their personal needs. They forget about the service motive. They don't work for the service of others. They just demand their selfish motives. So this is your fourth, that is difference in the opinion. Now the fifth one is excessive government control. The government controls too much. It is must for them to get the accounts audited by the auditors of the cooperative department. The account need to be audited. The account need to be verified whether the data, whether the money which they have presented is truth, is actually that transactions has actually happened or not. So they need to verify their accounts from the cooperative departments. The accountant from the cooperative department comes and check their audit. They check their accounts whether they are correct or not. So they verify them. So they need to make the correct audits and they need to submit it to the registrar. Registrar, where they get the registry from the registrar office. So they need to submit their accounts after auditing. Now all these regulations restrict the flexibility and efficiency of the cooperative organization. Now they have to verify each and every transaction. So this leads to the restrictions in the flexibility. They cannot move that one amount to another account. So they cannot use the money for other things. So therefore their flexibility, they are not able to perform different works. They are bound to remain in the boundary. Therefore, it restricts the flexibility and due to that the efficiency of the cooperative organization. The government controls too much. Fine. Now the last one, the last demerit of the cooperative society is lack of secrecy. All the members know what's going in the cooperative society. There is not a single secret in it. So the affairs are discussed openly in the meetings. All the topics are discussed in the meetings and all the members know that. Each and every member is free to inspect any book of the society anytime. All the members are there. They can see, they can check, they can inspect any book of account, anything regarding the cooperative society, and they can inspect any book of the society anytime. So this leads to the bad deeds also. Some members, for their selfish motives, they can make this secrecy. They can tell their things, the things of cooperative society to others, and therefore they can create problems in the cooperative society. So due to the selfish motives, the secrecy clause is destroyed. They use this opportunity. Actually, it should be the advantage, but some people use it as a disadvantage and they use their selfish motives while knowing all the every aspects of the cooperative society. So These are your 6 limitations of the cooperative society. I hope you have understood each and every point, and I want to take a screenshot so that you can complete your notes. And make sure to take a very neat and clean screenshot so that you can complete your notes by today only. So that's all for this video. Stay home, stay safe, and see you soon.